Well, hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are having a good day. In today's video, I wanted to review some CeraVe products that are new and that I've been trying out over the past several months intermittently in the hopes of reviewing some of the new stuff for you guys. Yeah, my allergies have been acting up lately with the rain and some of the molds and spores, and so I lost my voice yesterday. I've got about 70% of it back, so bear with me. But hey, it worked for Scarlett Johansson, so I'm kind of digging it, honestly. And I don't know, maybe Hollywood will be knocking at my door. So CeraVe has come out with quite a few new products recently, and I've had the opportunity to try out several of them, although not all of them. Okay, so first I'm kind of in the realm of sun protection. One product that's new that you all are asking me a fair amount about and I've tried and actually like quite a bit is the ultralight SPF 30 lotion for the face. So as far as this product I will list down below, of course, for you guys, but it's a chemical sunscreen. It contains the ingredients avobenzone as well as a variety of other chemical filters. The avobenzone in that product is what is giving you protection against the rays of ultraviolet light that penetrate more deeply into the skin and age the skin. However, that ingredient, at least here in the United States, that is our kind of our UVA filter, if you will. That ingredient is not particularly photostable, meaning when you go outdoors and it's exposed to ultraviolet light, it degrades pretty rapidly. So you really need to be very diligent about reapplying this product if you have chosen to use it. One thing that I like about the new ultralight lotion SPF 30 for the face is they did not put niacinamide in it. Many of you all are irritated by niacinamide. You find it stings. So if that's you and you're not bothered by chemical sunscreens that contain avobenzone, then you might give it a try. It's got their ceramides in it. It's very moisturizing. It will not clog your pores. If you've got oily, shiny skin, I don't think you would find it problematic at all. Because it's a chemical sunscreen, it blends into the skin really nicely. I think they did a good job with the SPF 30 ultralight lotion for the face. It is a nice moisturizer for the face as well. So I think it's fantastic if you're trying to pare down your morning skincare routine. You've got a nice facial moisturizer with a decent SPF and one that you can pop in your bag, take with you to work, and reapply throughout the day nicely. And it's pretty affordable. I mentioned in my 2017 skincare favorites, I was a little nervous that because CeraVe had been bought out by L'Oreal, that they may be changing some of the formulations of some of their products. I have since repurchased fairly recently the CeraVe AM as well as the CeraVe PM, which I'll touch on a little bit later. And the ingredient listing is not any different, and I don't find that they feel any different to me. And I have purchased them in the store, not online. So, if that was a concern of yours, understandably so. I did in fact purchase my CeraVe products in the store to give them a try, and they were as they always perform for me. One product that I also recently tried out and have never really talked about on here before, but is another good one. If you're somebody who is sensitive to chemical sunscreens and or you're sensitive to the niacinamide in a lot of CeraVe's products. One product for sunscreen from CeraVe that I really liked is their SPF 45 sunscreen marketed for babies. It's very good. It's very gentle. It should not clog pores. It's not oily. It does, however, leave a pretty significant white cast. So, if you're bothered by that, then I would say that probably your best bet for a facial moisturizer from CeraVe is going to be the CeraVe AM because it blends in a little bit more readily. It does not contain avobenzone because it's a combination sunscreen. It's got zinc in it, but it does also have some other chemical filters. So, that's kind of the differences between some of their sunscreens. They also have, the clear zinc one, or excuse me, not clear zinc, the zinc, the exclusively mineral sunscreens. I've used those in the past and love them, but they get a lot of complaints. Many people don't like them. Many people find that they pill up under makeup. Since I'm not a makeup wearer, that doesn't bother me. I suspect that it has to do with the fact that that is a exclusively mineral sunscreen, and sometimes mineral sunscreens don't mix well with other makeups and can do that peeling thing. So, if that's if that's a concern of yours, then the mineral sunscreens by CeraVe would not be a good choice for you either. A lot of you all ask me about the Skin Renewing Day Cream. Many of you are a fan of it. It's okay. It is a chemical sunscreen, I believe, and it's got their retinol in it. I'm not really a fan of combining retinols with a sunscreen to be used during the day, honestly, in a kind of over-the-counter product. I think they're best applied at night. Furthermore, sunscreens should be reapplied throughout the day. In a combination product, why are you needing to reapply your retinol throughout the day? That doesn't make sense. CeraVe also came out with a new lip SPF. It's SPF 30. It's a chemical sunscreen as well. One thing about it, I have tried it. I didn't care for it. They put stevia in it. You guys know I eat a lot of stevia. I use it to sweeten things in my foods. But I'm not entirely sure why they put that in there. I think it's going to bother a lot of people just who don't like stevia. You know, if they're trying to make it taste good, that's kind of silly, okay? Your sunscreen needs to sit on your lips, not be ingested. But that being said, I mean, you don't need to be licking off your sunscreen. So I don't know why they put stevia in there. I'm not a fan of that. And in fact, I think a comparable product that you would be better served by if you're interested in a chemical lip sunscreen is the Aquaphor, here, I'll hold it up here, is the Aquaphor Lip Protect Sunscreen, repairs and protects. This does not have stevia in it, as far as I'm aware. It, like CeraVe, is fragrance free. It is a chemical sunscreen, so if you're irritated by that, then probably the best bet as far as a lip SPF for you is going to be the Vanny Cream lip sunscreen that I reviewed for you guys in my that I mentioned in my skincare favorites of 2017, and I'll list down below as well. So when I went into, I think it was Walmart, I talked a little bit about their psoriasis line. I haven't tried any of the psoriasis line out myself. These products contain salicylic acid, which is a great ingredient for people with psoriasis. They also contain lactic acid, which is an alpha hydroxy acid that can kind of help soften the skin, as well as increase, cut down on the scaliness of psoriasis. I think for people without psoriasis, these may be helpful products to use on thick calluses on the feet. But I'm interested in checking these products out at some point. Comment below on if you've used them. I'm really glad to see that they are targeting a demographic with psoriasis with good products that make a lot of sense, and that the psoriasis sufferer can readily identify as being helpful for their skin disease. So I like that. Good job, CeraVe. Now, one of the things, I mentioned the Skin Renewing Day Cream of their kind of purple line. Their purple line is sort of their more kind of embarking into cosmeceuticals and, anti-aging things. To me, as I've said on here before, prescription tretinoin and sunscreen are really the only anti-aging, so to speak, ingredients that there are that are worth anyone's time, okay? But, they've done the retinol thing, which can be helpful, but has limitations in their serums. But the whole purple line in general, I would say I do really like the Skin Renewing Night Cream. I think it's a little expensive. It is a shea butter based moisturizer. I really like it. I think they did a nice job. It's pretty heavy, so if you're somebody with really dry skin, I think you'd like it a lot. They also have a serum version of it, and the serum version is essentially more of a light lotion. So if you tried the Skin Renewing Night Cream and it was too heavy, too greasy, made you shiny, you didn't like it, I would say the serum you may be better served by, but neither are, essential, okay? I also think that, Eucerin makes a night cream that I also think is pretty good, if not comparable. They also have an oil, which I'm not entirely sure what the aesthetics of that are, so comment below on if you've used that. I don't know if it's, kind of a hydrogel type thing and they're calling it an oil. I'd be interested to know. Also, CeraVe has kind of embarked into a sort of foreign territory for them as far as makeup removal. And so they've got a new micellar water out that, is designed to be used, and, they say it can be left on the skin. It's fragrance free and contains their ceramides. It's also hyaluronic acid based. I've got to say, I was so excited about this. You guys know I've tried many micellar waters. I'm just not a fan of them. They contain, for the most part, they have ingredients which shouldn't really be left on the skin. CeraVe did, for the most part, a very nice job, I think, leaving those out. The problem with this, I really wanted to love this product, okay? I am so unfortunately disappointed by this. I cannot recommend it. They put, I attributed it to their niacinamide, okay? But this product specifically states you can use it to take off your eye makeup. And you guys know mascara is the only makeup that I wear, okay? So, taking my mascara off would really be the only reason, that and my sunscreen, okay? That would be a key reason for me to use micellar water, is taking off my one makeup, which is mascara, and my sunscreen, okay? This does a good job taking the sunscreen off. I will tell you that. It does a good job breaking down that thick zinc film. However, when I put this around my eyes, it burns and stings the eyes. My eyes turn red. I don't notice that they put ophthalmologists tested on this, whereas they do on some of their other eye products. But yeah, I would really caution you against using this to take off your eye makeup. It's also, a micellar water, so it's watery. So if you're using it on other parts of your face, it's really easily going to get in your eye. It's hard not to get it in your eye. So I was really disappointed with this, and it kind of broke my heart, honestly. I really wanted to love it. I went into the store, I went into Walmart, guys, and I dealt with an actual human, not just one, but two human beings to get this. It was really hard to find. It seemed to be flying off the shelves. I also tried their makeup wipes. I also tried their makeup wipes. They have some new makeup wipes that actually have the exact same ingredients soaking in a wipe form, and they likewise did the same thing around my eyes. So I don't see the utility in either of these products. I think they should rethink the formulation. But perhaps makeup removal is kind of new to them, and maybe that's the L'Oreal influence. I'm not entirely sure. Neutrogena, however, does have a micellar water that does not contain niacinamide and is a little bit better, but still not impressed with that one either. I've tried many, and to date, unfortunately, the only one that I can find to actually be useful at removing makeup, sunscreen is the Bioderma one. That one's very gentle, but very expensive. So at the end of the day, unless you don't have access to running water, just wash your face with, the CeraVe face wash, which I will list down below. The hydrating face washes are fantastic for makeup removal. So I would select that over this. CeraVe also has an eye cream many of you have asked me about. And you guys know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you can detect the fact that I'm not a fan of eye creams. They're pretty much useless. They're basically, yes, you need a moisturizer that will be well tolerated on the thin skin of the eyelids. But what that is basically a fragrance-free moisturizer with no botanic extracts. And you can get that in a moisturizer that can go on your entire face. You don't need two separate tubes. You don't need special ingredients around the eyes. In fact, fewer ingredients around the eyes are better. The skin around the eyes is very, very thin. For me, a mainstay that, I can recommend is their moisturizing cream in the tub. You can put this on your body. It's great. Put it on the face. It's fantastic. If you find it too heavy on the face, then try their body lotion on the face as well. Then second to that, one that I love is near and dear to my heart, is the CeraVe PM, as you guys have heard me rave about. This was a favorite from 2017. Their new eye cream, however, I would not recommend to you guys. I don't understand how it got the eczema seal of approval. It does not contain fragrance, but they put a variety of plant extracts in them, which, aren't fantastic on the thin skin of the eyelids. You're prone to developing an allergy to those ingredients. There's not robust literature to support their inclusion in skincare products. But overall, on the thin skin of the eyelids, I would not be putting things like chamomile. I would not be putting things like chrysanthemum. I just see that as a window of opportunity for skin allergies developing and problems developing that can exacerbate dark circles under the eyes. It can exacerbate puffiness or bags under the eyes. So I would completely skip that, and you'd just be better off using CeraVe in the tub around your eyes, into your face, neck, and just your entire body from head to toe. This still remains a great product. They haven't changed the formulation, and I'm still loving it, guys. I'm also still loving the PM one. This one does contain niacinamide, as I said in my other videos. I love niacinamide. I have a whole video on why it's a good ingredient, but some of you are sensitive to it. That can occur, and if that's you, then you want to skip this and go with either the one in the tub or the lotion, which I'll list down below. But yeah, that's everything new from CeraVe that I've been trying, and kind of a review of a lot of the products that you guys have asked me to review. Comment below on if you've tried anything. I also want to point out the fact that, you know, a lot of you talk about how it's difficult to find CeraVe in your countries. It is available on Amazon, and if you go to the CeraVe website, they actually direct you to Amazon, so it is, you know, a legitimate source to get your CeraVe. I purchased CeraVe in both the stores as well as online. As far as I can tell, I have never gotten, you know, an adulterated CeraVe product. Extra Foods in Canada, you can buy it. I will list down below CeraVe Canada's website, where you can type in, you know, where you live in Canada, and it'll tell you if there is a store around you that sells CeraVe. So that's another way to find it. And also, if you go to the CeraVe website, you can get a coupon for $2 off. That's a pretty good savings, in my opinion, for a coupon. And you can print that bad boy out as many times as you want, reuse it. It's a good one. So no, CeraVe does not sponsor me. I think they know I exist because a lot of you guys share my videos with them. They see me posting on Instagram and tagging them. I really love their products a lot. No, they don't sponsor me or send me free products. I get products by virtue of work sometimes, but you know, they don't send them to me or give them to me with the intention of me reviewing them on the internet in a YouTube video. So this is only my opinion, and you know, all of these things I purchase myself. So it's just my honest, genuine opinion on the products. But anyways, guys, that's going to conclude the video today. If you made it this far with me trying to sound like Scarlett Johansson, 2 thumbs up to you. I hope you all found it easy to understand. It's my goal to continue to bring you good evidence-based, objective skincare reviews and content on the channel. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.